Where we got to see another new signing in Tijani Reinders scoring for Manchester City as well. Like, obviously, as we're saying, Craig, always great to see these new players bedding in and getting a few goals under their belts.
Well, it is, but I mean, I haven't seen any because the hotel I'm in, I'm lucky to get a TV. So, and I think I haven't even switched it on yet.
No TV.
And I think it's probably only got about. Frank's got a very
I have two TVs.
Frank's got a 90-inch plasma TV, and I've got one that I reckon's got about 4 channels. But yeah, and I mean, again, he's another quality player. City for me, particularly with Rodri, and again, should we discuss the Club World Cup? I don't think we should because we're over that. But he picked up another injury, so he's out they're saying September sometime after missing the bulky last year. Goes without saying, he's a huge player for them because they haven't really addressed the defensive issues. They've signed up Nouri at left back, but they haven't really addressed, Frank, the defensive issues that really knocked him off a cliff last year when they lost, I think it was 8 straight games.
I totally agree with you, and I said that 2 days ago in the show where you asked me my predictions, and I said that I'm going to put Manchester City fourth in a prediction and Chelsea finishing before them because I saw improvement everywhere at Chelsea, where in Manchester City, yes, offensively you can see and names are coming and good players are coming, but in the middle of the park and at the back is still the same. So I don't see any improvements, and I'm very worried about their season because that was the main problem that they had and the main concern that Pep Guardiola had. So with Rodri getting injured again, that's going to be a problem, and how he's going to resolve that as quick as possible, we're going to see that.
I don't know if he's going to do it. Guys, you guys might know better than me because you've seen probably the friendlies. I've not seen these friendlies today. But is he still got? I mean, Nouri at left back, good footballer, not a great defender. If you've watched him at Wolves, he wanders around all over the place at times, and that leaves big spaces, and that's one of the things that was killing City last year. But does Pep Guardiola think that he can go a season with Matheus Nunes again at right back? Because he had the evidence from last year that didn't work. So your centre-halves can be as strong as they want. You could be as strong as you want in front of the back four. But if your full-back positions are weak, and that's one of the positions that when he first came in, that he addressed. He went out and he got Kyle Walker. He went out and bought a left-back. I think it was Mendy at the time. So he addressed those positions. Those positions at the moment, for me, are very, very weak. And I just don't see a full season for City being successful with Matheus Nunes again playing at right-back.
Worried about that for City on their
100%.
concerns?
Yeah, that is the biggest problem that they have and are going to have when the season kicks off again, exactly where the problem was before the end of last year. And it doesn't look like there's, he plays the likes of Nunes at right back because he wants that extra man in midfield. He wants a ball-playing footballer in the middle of the park, which is great when you've got the ball. Unfortunately, when you don't have the ball, then you absolutely are gambling because you're playing a guy in a defensive position who really doesn't understand what he's doing. And so when you start losing goals consistently and you keep doing the same thing, then guess what? The outcome is going to be the same. And so that's why I don't see any change when the Premier League starts again next week.
We're talking about last season and last Premier League season and how disappointing that was for Manchester City. Well, they had some time ahead of the Club World Cup to sort of generate some momentum going into this season. And then they get eliminated by Al Hilal by the very same issues that they faced all of last season. Exposing counter-attack opportunities, losing the ball in bad areas, no speed in transition defensively, making mistakes defensively, completely stretched and open to counter-attacks. And that hasn't been addressed. It hasn't been addressed by the signings of the players that have come into Manchester City, and apparently hasn't been addressed by Pep Guardiola in the manner in which he approaches the game. And so it's hard to make an argument for Manchester City defensively. The only way that they're able to compete with who we think are the favorites, Liverpool and Arsenal, is by them being exponentially better with the ball than what they were last year. Too many turnovers, too many unnecessary turnovers. If they improve dramatically in their quality of their possession and what they do with that possession, they have a chance. Otherwise, too many turnovers, counterattacks going the other way, too many goals given up.